What's up guys, in this guide I'll explain only the essential information needed for beginners to start killing Helwyr. I'll leave out as much unnecessary information as I can to make it as quick and easy to learn as possible. Helwyr is located in the southeast corner of the heart of Gielinor, also known as Godor's Dungeon 2. This can be found in the desert just west of Narda. But why kill Helwyr in the first place? Well, Helwyr's drops include a wand and orb with tier 90 accuracy and tier 80 damage, averaging out to tier 85 weapons. Helwyr also drops a Crest of Saren and Dormant Armor pieces, which can be combined to create tier 80 non-degradable magic power armor. So whether you're looking to improve your magic gear or simply make a lot of money, learning Helwyr will be worthwhile. As for the requirements, the only thing needed to enter the boss fight is 80 magic. This can be boosted though with things like potions. I'd recommend only killing Helwyr if you have access to a tier 75 weapon or higher. While you can still get kills with weapons below this tier, it'd be pretty inefficient. Helwyr isn't weak to any particular combat style, so you can choose whichever style you'd like. As a beginner, it really doesn't matter. As for your inventory, the following three things are essential: your best shield, your best food, and prayer potions or super restores. If you have stat boosting potions for your combat style, bring those as well. I'd also highly recommend filling your best Beast of Burden familiar with food. Now let's get into the fun part, the actual fight. All of Helwyr's attacks are completely predictable and follow a repeating pattern. With a little bit of practice, you'll be able to predict exactly what ability Helwyr will be using and when throughout the entire fight. So let's start by breaking down Helwyr's rotation. When the fight begins, Helwyr will randomly spawn some green mushroom clouds throughout the arena. If one spawns on top of you, simply walk out of it. Standing in these mushroom clouds will deal continuous damage, and after a few seconds, root you in place. After this, Helwyr will attack you with up to 3 basic attacks. These are just regular melee hits. In fact, throughout the entire fight, Helwyr only attacks you with melee, so have the Protect from Melee prayer on the whole time. The amount of basic attacks Helwyr does here is somewhat random, but he'll typically do fewer if you're outside of his melee distance at any point. After up to 3 attacks, Helwyr will move on to his next special, which will be a cleave. He'll get on his hind legs, say "you will bleed," and then hit you with a high damage melee hit. This is why you need to bring a shield. Before Helwyr hits you with the cleave, equip your shield, turn off your melee prayer, and use the resonance ability. Instead of the attack dealing a lot of damage, you'll heal a large amount. Then after it hits you, turn on Protect from Melee again. At this point, you'll also be taking small damage over time from a bleed. This bleed gets applied when Helwyr's cleave attack hits you, regardless of whether or not you use resonance to heal. Simply ignore it for right now though. Now after this cleave, Helwyr will use another set of up to 3 more basic attacks on you. Get used to this because it's how the entire fight works. Helwyr will always use up to 3 basic melee attacks between every special attack. After up to 3 more basic attacks here, Helwyr will jump towards you and use his spin ability, dealing rapid melee hits if you're nearby. Like the green mushroom clouds, the easiest way to deal with this is to simply move out of the way. However, at this point you'll be taking a significant amount of damage over time from the bleed. This is because every hit you take from Helwyr's spin attack will increase the damage of your existing bleed. Now is the perfect time to clear the bleed by using the ability Freedom. If you don't use Freedom here, you'll have to eat a lot of food to survive, so don't forget about this. Once Helwyr stops spinning, it will again attack you with up to 3 more basic attacks. Now after up to 3 basic attacks here, Helwyr will use one final special attack, which is Wolves. Helwyr will summon 2 wolves that will begin to attack you with weak melee hits. Simply kill the wolves to deal with this. After summoning the wolves, Helwyr will once again use up to 3 more basic attacks. And this completes Helwyr's entire attack rotation. The attacks you see on screen will simply repeat over and over in this exact order until you kill Helwyr. Now I know that was a lot of information at once and it might be a bit overwhelming at first, but as you practice, you'll find that you can memorize it pretty quickly. Let's go through one full rotation now in real time. To start out, Helwyr uses his mushroom attack. If it doesn't land on you, it can simply be ignored. After 3 melee hits, he uses his cleave attack, so I equip my shield, turn off melee prayer, and resonance. The cleave applies a small bleed, but remember to ignore that at this point. After 3 more basic attacks, Helwyr uses his spin attack. Try to run out of the way of this as soon as possible. Once Helwyr's spin is no longer hitting you, use Freedom to clear the bleed. Here he only uses 1 basic attack before using the Wolf special. After hitting me with 3 more basic attacks, the rotation is finished. Keep in mind that he might not show the animation for every basic attack, but if it hits you, it still counts. With the information from this video in mind, you should be able to net consistent Helwyr kills in no time. There are tons of other things you can do to improve your efficiency at Helwyr, but those are beyond the scope of this video. I hope you found this video helpful. If you'd like to see more of my content, please consider following me over at twitch.tv/Kibbium. I live stream RuneScape regularly, so feel free to stop by. Also, if you'd like to see more videos like this one, check out my YouTube channel and subscribe to be notified as soon as new ones are released. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.